Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is another Chamber of Commerce Day here in South Florida at Gulfstream Park. Let's go to our buddy Pete Aiello with those track and weather conditions.
Day 2 of our 6-day race week with beautiful weather conditions for horse racing. Temperatures in the low 80s, a sunny sky, a fast main track, and a firm turf course. 10 races in total featuring a carryover in the Rainbow Six. First of the day over the turf course at 5 furlongs. Claimers in for $16,000. Scratch to 7, 9, and 12. A field of 9. First race favorite, number 3, the Queen's Jewels.
Racing at Gulfstream. Diamond Mint, one of the first to break the line. Toward the inside, Sherpa has speed. And here's Zigzillion moving up between, and Zigzillion puts a neck in front. Now up into second is Earth on the outside, and Diamond Mint third. Sherpa's back to fourth ahead of Warrior Rose, then the Queen's Jewels. In front of a traveling awkwardly GQ cover-up third last. Grand Junior second last, and Shidoshi is last as they fly around the far turn. Luis Saez and Zigzillion hold an inside position and a narrow lead. 3 wide Diamond Mint from between horses Earth. Back to fourth and running home a bit is Warrior Rose, then to the inside and Sherpa. Trying to run home as the favorite, the Queen's Jewels. 4 wide on the outside as they reach the top of the stretch. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Zigzillion still has the lead. Warrior Rose in between horses with Diamond Mint alongside with 1/8 of a mile to go. Zigzillion fights to hold it. Momentum from Warrior Rose and Gaffleon. The Queen's Jewels lifting late. Warrior Rose, the Queen's Jewels. Warrior Rose, the Queen's Jewels. Photo finish. The Queen's Jewels photos with Warrior Rose to start the card in 56-1.
Well, if you were a fan of the Queen's Jewels, you probably weren't feeling very good until about the 16th pole of today's first race, when the son of Scat Daddy put his best foot forward and got up to win in a very tight photo under jockey Alban Jimenez for Wesley Ward and Kent Spellman. Second, number 6, Warrior Rose, who ran too good to lose but lost just the same, ahead of the 10 Diamond Mint, who ran third. To the second race, an allowance race at 6.5 furlongs over the fast main track. Just a field of 5 here. Favorites included the 3, Quick, 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 and the 5, Miss Mashak.
And they're off. Faith and Hope, one of the first to break the line, but here's Quick, 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 quickly up to challenge and take over the lead. Down at the inside, that's Regal Dame sent hard for some forward position. On the outside, and Miss Mashak, the early trailer is Posse Needed. Separated by 3 lengths in the run to the half-mile point. With the advantage, it's Chris Landeros and Quick, Quick, Quick in front now by a length. 3 wide in Faith and Hope. In the 2-path is Regal Dame. At the rail is Posse Needed. 4 wide at the back is Miss Mashak as they all chase Quick, Quick, Quick. Half a mile away, Quick, Quick, Quick goes to the far turn on top by a neck. Up into second, Miss Mashak, while 3 wide. Faith and Hope is between horses third. At the rail and Posse Needed needs a way through. Now dropping to last is Regal Dame. The opening quarter was just 23-1 as they race to the final 3 furlongs. Up front, it's still Quick, Quick, Quick with the advantage now. On the outside, Miss Mashak draws right alongside, and now Miss Mashak takes the lead. Quick, Quick, Quick will have to fight on from second. Into the clear, Posse Needed swung to the center by Jose Ortiz with 3/16 to go. Miss Mashak has the lead. Posse Needed takes a run at her on the outside. These two now move away from Quick, Quick, Quick. 16th to go. Miss Mashak has a kick, and Miss Mashak has a win. Miss Mashak and Juarez in front. Second is Posse Needed. Third is Quick, Quick, Quick. Then Regal Dame and Faith and Hope.
Number 5, Miss Mashak, responds when confronted and gets the victory here today under a strong ride from Nick Juarez for the Northwind Thoroughbreds and trainer Joe Orsino. It was one Posse Needed who had an opportunity to rally past the winner but couldn't do it, ahead of the 3 Quick, 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 who ran third. We'll take a quick timeout. Don't go away.
One of the world's most anticipated thoroughbred racing events of the year returns. The 3rd annual Pegasus World Cup Invitational at Gulfstream Park in South Florida. Drawing competition from around the world with a $16 million purse split between 2 Grade 1 races. On the dirt and on the turf. Experience the incredible fashion, spectacular world-class service and entertainment, and the unrivaled adrenaline of the Pegasus World Cup Invitational. Saturday, January 26th at Gulfstream Park. Get your tickets now at PegasusWorldCup.com.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, 1 mile over the main track. Claimers which have not won two, and for $6,250. Field of 6 signed on. Favorite was the 4, Discreet Heat.
And they're off. Discreet Heat away well. A Ghost to the Post has some speed and is being sent for some forward position. Up on the outside, KC Two-Step gets away in good shape. So the three favorites are out 1, 2, 3 as Discreet Heat has a narrow lead. Toward the inside and racing second, a Ghost to the Post perched off the flank of these top two is KC Two-Step third. Back to fourth, Captain Bobber racing ahead of Grand Red, and no speed at all from Brusilov, who's last of all after a 24-second opening quarter. 4 to 5 the price. Discreet Heat the boss. He leads the way by a length. Up on the inside and goes to the post to joint second. On his outside goes KC Two-Step. They're flanking the leader inside and outside. Back to fourth and Captain Bobber. Then comes Grand Red and still far back to Brusilov. They make their way half a mile from the finish, and the advantage still belongs to Discreet Heat. He's in front of half a length. From the outside, KC Two-Step creeping a bit closer second. Toward the inside, that's a Goes to the Post who's lost a touch of ground. He's third. Grand Red is in with a shot from fourth. Captain Bobber between, and Brusilov last. 47 and 2 for the opening half mile. Discreet Heat, well rationed up front here by Jaramillo, still has something in the tank, responding to urging and leads the way by a length and a half. Meanwhile, KC Two-Step is back to second, back to third, and Grand Red inside, and it goes to the post. 3/4, 112 and 1. They wheel in Discreet Heat by 3.5. Toward the outside, KC Two-Step from between horses. It goes to the post, but no signs of fatigue from Discreet Heat. In fact, he's pouring it on. Discreet Heat and Amisael Jaramillo, gate to wire winners. It's going to be very good for second. Very good battle indeed as it goes to the post. Outruns KC Two-Step in 137 and 3.
Bettors honed in on the right horse as number 4, Discreet Heat, wins easily in today's third race under another great ride on the front end from Amisael Jaramillo for trainer David Brady and owner Tim O'Donoghue Racing Stable. Second, number 2, a Ghost to the Post ahead of the 5, KC Two-Step, who ran third. We move now to the fourth race of the day at 5 furlongs on turf. Claimers in for $16,000. Field of 12 lined up. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Wantagh Queen was off slowly. Good start for the outside 3. Hard Astray from between horses Awesome and Then Some. Far outside Gaga Over You. Punching at the inside is the 2 Nancys. Away racing between horses 0Z. Then back to Take a Stroll ahead of Wanda Girl. Out wide is Proper Princess. Passion and Emotion is next. Then comes Linda Nin. Wantagh Queen at the back of the field. And at their back is Swapple. Around the far turn they go. Awesome and Then Some. And jockey Miguel Vasquez kick clear to a 2-length lead. The 2 Nancys taking up the slack second. Down at the inside and 0Z third. Trying to run home from fourth and trying to run from the back is Take a Stroll. Looking for closers. Wantagh Queen is about 6 wide as they wheel in. Awesome and Then Some has to deal with the 2 Nancys on the outside. These two with 1/8 of a mile left. The 2 Nancys starts to get some ground, but toward the inside, Awesome and Then Some is digging in, and Awesome and Then Some is hanging on. The 2 Nancys second, 0Z third, Linda Nin fourth, then Wantagh Queen in 57 and 4.
For a field of 12, today's fourth race lacked a little in the early speed department. That was good news for number 10, Awesome and Then Some, who did not have a post problem with that outside draw. She shot right to the top and responded when confronted for a 9-2 success under Miguel Vasquez for Jenna Antonucci and Force of Nature Farms. The fifth race of the afternoon was the leadoff leg of the Rainbow Six, maiden claimers at 7 furlongs, racing for a claiming price of $25,000. Field of 7, all eyes on number 6, Zippy Willie.
And they're off. Awkward start for Amy's Artie at the back. The favorite of Fleet Willie, or Zippy Willie rather, wastes no time and fires right to the top. Cold Truth on the outside, away right with him. Away in third and key taken in hand is Sensational Zip. Back to fourth is Piece of Cord racing ahead of Swash and Buckle. Then comes Enduring Arch and Amy's Artie's at the back. No easy lead here for Zippy Willie. He leads only narrowly over Cold Truth on the outside second. Sensational Zip is racing in third from fourth and Piece of Cord. Then Swash and Buckle, 5 in front of Enduring Arch, and Amy's Artie is last. 23 seconds for the opening quarter speed inside half a mile from home. With the advantage, it's Zippy Willie by now a half a length. On the outside, Cold Truth tries to keep up second. Racing in third is Sensational Zip. 3 back to Cole, Piece of Cord. Then comes Swash and Buckle as they run to the top of the stretch. Every time they try Zippy Willie, he's responded nicely. Now he has a serious threat from Sensational Zip on the outside. Sensational Zip within a neck of the lead through a 45 3/2 mile. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. On the inside, and Zippy Willie still responds, and now he asserts himself and opens up 2.5. Sensational Zip tried him, so did Cold Truth, and so did everybody else, but Zippy Willie is well clear. It's Zippy Willie and jockey Luis Saez for Todd Pletcher to kick off the Rainbow Six as a popular winner. Zippy Willie, easily. Second, Sensational Zip. Third was Cold Truth, and fourth was Piece of Cord.
Really a nice win here today from Zippy Willie, who took challenges pretty much every step of the journey, and every time Luis Saez asked him for more, he gave him more, and he delivers as the big favorite for Todd Pletcher and the JAT stable. Second 3, Sensational Zip, ahead of the 7, Cold Truth, who completes a formful try. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, the late pick 5 on the main track at 1 mile right after this.
Go Zipper is pulling away. Go Zipper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Go Zipper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. 1 mile over the main track, leadoff leg of today's late pick 5. These were Florida-bred optional claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. Field of 6 lined up. Even for a short field, this was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Good start at the inside for So Long Chuck, who's heading off for the early lead. From the outside, here's Big Boy Bruno looking for some forward position. Emerging between horses is Manolete, followed by Night Strings, then Queen Nakia, and Love Tree drops out last of the 6 as they link up with the main course. Jockey Tyler Gaffleone puts So Long Chuck right on the lead here, leads the way a length and a quarter. A host of pursuers, including Queen Nakia, who's now in the 2 path, Manolete between horses alongside Night Strings, who's alongside Big Boy Bruno. The one detached at the back is Love Tree. He's about 9 lengths off the lead of So Long Chuck. So Long Chuck in control to the 5/8, leads the way a length and a quarter. Racing second is Queen Nakia on the outside, Manolete. Far outside and Big Boy Bruno. Night Strings is between horses while being outpaced and tapping on the brakes, and still nothing from Love Tree. They went 46-1 for the opening half mile. There's 3 furlongs left to go. Rolling along up front, So Long Chuck by 2.5. Queen Nakia creeping a bit closer second. Driven third, Manolete. Driven fourth, Big Boy Bruno. Driven fifth, Night Strings. You get the picture here with a quarter of a mile left to go. Gaffleone and So Long Chuck continue to lead. Queen Nakia within a length and a half second. Back to third and Manolete. Love Tree underway from the back. Top of the lane. 3/4, 110-1. Gaffleone asks So Long Chuck for a little bit more. He gets it, and he's going to run away with it. It's all So Long Chuck inside that final furlong. So long indeed. He's 5-6 on top and still moving away. So Long Chuck for fun. Queen Nakia was second. Very close for third. Either Love Tree or Big Boy Bruno in 136-1.
Number 2, So Long Chuck, the morning line favorite at 5-2. Got better than that at the windows if you backed this son of Adios Charlie, and you really had no threats at all, as he was a winner every step of the journey, traveling powerfully today under Tyler Gaffleone for Acclaimed Racing, Sappy Joseph Jr. We do go now to the 7th race of the afternoon, leadoff leg of the late pick 4, 7th race on turf at a mile and a 16th. A very nice maiden special weight event for 3-year-old fillies. Rider change on 4, Amarone to Paco Lopez. Scratch the alternates 13 through 16. The favorite was number 8, Cambier Park.
And they're off. From the center, Smack gets the first call. Down at the inside, Dance and Dance is away with speed. On the far outside, Hetty G's trying to get over. In between horses goes Sweet Timing, and Halafala is down toward the inside. Also in tight is Cambier Park trying to find some forward position. So too is On the Town. Then Accolade, who wants to drop over to the rail. At the back of the field are Wings of Dawn. And at the back of the field is Risky Ride. Around the first turn they go. And up front, it's Dance and Dance. And John Velasquez in front by a length 1.25 lengths. Smack is second. Toward the inside, and Amarone, who's now third. 2.5 lengths off the pace setter. Then Cambier Park, who's in the red colors between horses. On her outside is Hetty G. Captain Cruis is down toward the inside, racing about 4.5 or 5 lengths behind. Then it's back to On the Town to her outside, and about 8 off the lead is Accolade. She's in the 2-path. It's another 1.5 lengths back to the team of Hafala and Sweet Timing. And then at the back of the field is Risky Ride, with Wings of Dawn just ahead of her, being asked to quicken. Inside half a mile away, and with the advantage, Dance and Dance Smack draws up alongside second. Cambier Park, as the public pick, is warming to the task nicely, third and 2 behind. These top 3 have gone 5 ahead of Captain Cruis. Then it's a driven Amarone on her outside and On the Town. The rest will have to pick it up as they quicken up front. It's Smack, the first to turn in to the attack. Cambier Park now is on the muscle here, and she's within a neck of the lead. Back to third is Dance and Dance. 1/8 of a mile to go. Cambier Park strides to a clear lead. Smack is back to second. Captain Cruis is starting to get on track late, but the winner will be Cambier Park and Jose Ortiz with a nice turn of foot and a 4-length win. Second is Captain Cruis, and third is Smack ahead of On the Town and Dance and Dance in 1:41 and 2.
When you're dealing with fillies on turf, you're dealing with Chad Brown, you're dealing with the best in the business, and nobody could get by that combination today, as number 8, Cambier Park, makes her first start in South Florida and her first start on the grass, a winning one under jockey Jose Ortiz. The daughter of Medaglia d'Oro displayed a quick turn of foot, drew off for the score for OXO Equine. We move now to the 8th race of the afternoon, the start of the late pick 3 at 6.5 furlongs. Starter allowance optional claiming horses in for $50,000. Rider change on 1, Hard Bell to Carlos Montalvo. Heavily favored number 2, Strong One.
And they're off. Off in traffic, and last is Vinny Van Gogh. Quick to start, Nairobi, and Nacho Daddy. Away in third is Rayo My King. Down at the inside, and Hard Bell takes over fourth in front of Vinny Van Gogh. The big favorite, Strong One, is away second last, and the early trailer is Cryptocurrency. They speed to the half-mile point, and Luis Saez puts Nacho Daddy in front by 3/4 of a length over Nairobi from second. Hard Bell at the inside third. Here's the big favorite, Strong One, picking it up nicely, moved into the clear and 3 wide on the attack. Back to fifth and Vinny Van Gogh, then Rayo My King and Cryptocurrency. 22 and 2 for the opening quarter as Nairobi takes a narrow lead, immediately tackled by Strong One on the outside. And Strong One, without being asked for his best, is now moved to the lead. Back to second is Nairobi, but not for long. Fighting with him is Nacho Daddy. Alongside Vinny Van Gogh, trying to run home for a slice is Hard Bell. But with 1/4 of a mile to go, Irad Ortiz Jr. took a look over his shoulder and has a big smile on his face as Strong One is kicked clear to a 5-length lead. Here's Rayo My King up the inside. From between horses, Hard Bell. Down the center, and Vinny Van Gogh. But to the finish, it's all about Strong One. All aboard at 3-5. Strong One is indeed that as a 5 or 6 length winner. It will be Hard Bell getting up for second, ahead of Barn Bunny Rayo My King third. Vinny Van Gogh finish fourth.
Number 2, Strong One, 5-2 on the morning line in what appeared to be a pretty competitive event. It was not at all, as the son of Dialed In humbles the competition and does it as a big favorite here today. All the money on Strong One for good reason under Irad Ortiz Jr., trainer Dermot Magner, and owner Jacob Schnorr. Second, number 1, Hard Bell, and third was the 4, Rayo My King. Time for a commercial timeout. Still to come, the late daily double. It's all turf, and it's up next. Back now for the 9th race of the afternoon, the first half of the all-turf late daily double. 1 mile over the turf course. Starter allowance contest here. Rider change on 7 Gems to Luis Saez. Field of 9 went postward. This was a wide-open betting race.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Day of Reckoning, one of the first to begin. There goes 7 Gems up to challenge for the top. Away in third is Ride to the Sunset. Too Much Data wants to get over. Down inside goes Valley Cove, racing 2 ahead of Mo G. Then at the length back to Year of the Kitten, third last. Second last is County Court, and Seattle Treasures at the back. Around the first turn they go with a keyed-up leader. Day of Reckoning, he's got his head up, not wanting to be rated at all by Juarez. And up to challenges 7 Gems right alongside. Racing into third is an improving run from Valley Cove. On his outside goes Ride to the Sunset. Then back to Too Much Data and Mo G. Year of the Kitten goes 3 wide. County Court is unhurried second last, and Seattle Treasure remains at the back of the field as they go to the opening half-mile split. The opening quarter was 22-4, and it's a very headstrong Day of Reckoning, who maintains a length and a quarter lead. 7 Gems is second. On the outside and now third is Ride to the Sunset. Valley Cove is parked at the rail fourth. Back to fifth and Too Much Data, who gets around Mo G. Then Year of the Kitten. County Court still second last. Still at the back is Seattle Treasure. They leave the backstretch and round the far turn, going to the top of the stretch. Here's 7 Gems to take another crack at Day of Reckoning. Valley Cove needs out from behind the heels of these top two. Trying to pin him in there is Too Much Data as they wheel for home. It's 7 Gems. Valley Cove into the clear and charging at the leader now. Emoji between horses and Too Much Data coming on late. 1/8 of a mile to go. Too Much Data hitting high stride now on the outside of Valley Cove. Valley Cove, Too Much Data. These two, it's Too Much Data in time. Valley Cove was second, closer for third as County Court charged hard to photo with 7 Gems and Mo G in 1:35-1.
Trainer Jorge Duarte Jr. has been doing very well, but he's been doing something that works for bettors. He's been flying very much under the radar so far this meet. He gets another victory here today with his son of Data Link, Too Much Data, under a strong ride from Irad Ortiz Jr. for the Colts next stable. And again, former jockey Jorge Duarte Jr. calling the shots as the winning trainer. To the 10th and final race now, 1 mile over the turf. Maiden Claimers in for $50,000. A scratch of 8 and 12 and a rider change on 10, Super Courage to Jose Ortiz. Off-time favorite number 4, Collins Avenue.
And runners away. The favorite Collins Avenue is the first to break the line. On his outside, Auger moves to challenge from second. Away racing in third is Congrats This. Far outside goes Super Courage, and then in between horses is Krupi's Pizza Dom. He's into the top flight and about 4 lengths off the lead. Then it's back to the team of Second Guess with Burly Boy on his outside. They're a length in front of Macho Mania. Then it's a gap of 2.5 to Chief Minister, and Rudiger is last of all as Auger gets to the front. Auger now 3 parts better than a rating Krupi's Pizza Dom, who's on hold while second. Super Courage is 3 wide third. Collins Avenue, after the sharp beginning, is backed off to race in fourth, about 3 lengths off the lead. 2 better than Congrats This. Then Macho Mania 3 wide. Burly Boy between horses. 2.5 clear of Second Guest, who's dropped to third last. Second last is Chief Minister, and Rudiger is last. 23-4 for a opening quarter speed. They went a half mile in 48 seconds flat as they get set for the far turn run. It's Auger in front, but only narrowly. Super Courage moves 3 wide. In between horses is Krupi's Pizza Dom. Collins Avenue fourth in range, only 3 lengths off the lead. Macho Mania given the green light by Sias to try to go on a bid. Outside of Congrats This, well clear of the others as they run to the top of the stretch. Up to take a short lead, Krupi's Pizza Dom, but Collins Avenue finds his best stride and is now in the clear and on the attack. Auger battles on toward the rail with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Krupi's Pizza Dom about to be overhauled by Collins Avenue. Late on the scene, it's Burly Boy erupting from the back. Final 1/8 of a mile, Collins Avenue with the lead. It's Collins Avenue for Michael Dove and Jorge Abreu to win by 2.5. Second, Burly Boy. Closer for third, I think it's Krupi's Pizza Dom over Macho Mania in 1:36-4.
It's a sweep of the late pick 3 for jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. He goes 3 in a row here as number 4, Collins Avenue, is much the best horse in the Wednesday finale for Jorge Abreu and Michael Dove. 9, Burly Boy, 1 for the list, came from way out of it under a good ride from Nick Juarez to get up for second ahead of number 6, Krupi's Pizza Dom. Settles for third. Carryover in the Rainbow Six tomorrow as today's result was pretty formful. Carryover tomorrow, more than $49,000.
That wraps up Wednesday's card. We're right back at it again on Thursday with a 10-race card. Our first race post, 12:35. It is going to be fun. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.
Hit the hay. Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.